Good morning. My name is Jim Schultz, and I'm the Assistant Fire Chief for the City of McAllen. I'd like to welcome everyone here this morning for today's groundbreaking ceremony for our new fire station number 2. We're very excited to have everyone here this morning to get this project started. At this time, I'd like to introduce some special guests we have here with us this morning. We have Omar Quintanilla, Commissioner for the City of McAllen. We have City Manager Roy Rodriguez. We have the McAllen Chamber of Commerce and Ambassadors. I'd also like to acknowledge our engineering department for their work on this project. We have a couple of representatives from the engineering here this morning. The contractor for this project is Granchelli, and he's represented here today by Jim Granchelli. Step aside there. The architect for this project is Milnet, and they're represented today by Rudy Molina. We also have some other department heads from the city. Thank you all so much for coming out this morning. The former fire station number 2 was built on this site back in 1966, and for the past 51 years, it has served as the home for fire engine number 2, and has been a bedrock of this neighborhood and of this community. At the time it was built, it was the most northern station in our city. Today, to the north, we now have Station 5, Station 7, and we're in the plans for Station 8 out in Tres Lagos. With the demolition of the former station, we're paving the way for a new, modern fire station that will continue to serve this neighborhood and the community for at least another 50 years. On behalf of Fire Chief Ralph Balderas and the entire fire department, I'd like to thank our mayor, our commission, and our city management for approving this project. At this time, I'd like to invite Omar Quintanilla, Commissioner, to say a few words. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Omar Quintanilla, and I'm one of the city commissioners here in the city of McAllen. It's a great day today when we get to celebrate the groundbreaking of another facility. And this one in particular, we're very proud of because it helps the community with public safety. And that's one of the things that we strive to do very well at here in the city of McAllen. Fire station number 2, as you just heard, had been around for a long time, and it was in need of replacement. And we're thankful that we were able to find the resources to build this wonderful facility. And we expect it to be built on time and on budget. I know Granchelli's here, and so I just wanted to throw that out there. Once again, welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for celebrating this occasion with us.
Thank you, Commissioner Quintanilla. At this time, I'd like to introduce our city manager, Roy Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez?
Good morning. Morning. It's a great day again. Yesterday we celebrated a ribbon cutting of the ball fields out on North 29th Street, and today we've got a groundbreaking of a fire station. It really should tell the community the importance at the city commission level of not only quality of life but public safety. So I definitely want to thank Commissioner Omar Quintanilla, not only for being here, out of his busy schedule, and he makes a lot of events, folks, and we don't pay him much. But to have the confidence in the recommendation that we made on this fire station, I'm so proud of the City Commission. It takes a lot of courage to do these kinds of things. There's so many things tugging at City Hall, tugging at the City Commissioners and the Mayor for funding. And to be able to do these kinds of improvements for our community says a lot about that courage. So I really salute all of them because this happened relatively quickly. We started talking about this station less than 2 years ago, between 18 and 24 months ago. And to be breaking ground in that amount of time is really amazing. And it has to do with what's going on at City Hall with these folks that we're very lucky to have. So, we talked about how old this station was here. We opened a new station about less than 3 years ago, Station 3. And to be able to do another one it tells you a little bit about the wherewithal of the city of McAllen, the financial position that we are in today, and really that we've been in here in a long time, because the culture of this community is such that we have the resources to do what is necessary to ensure the safety and quality of life of our citizens. One more thing that I'm going to mention, because we mentioned Station 8 a lot, as Chief Schultz just mentioned, we're already planning Station 8 in Tres Lagos. We've already ramped up in the manning of that station, because you've got to have at least 12 firefighters the day that you open that station, and of course we're going to need another engine and other stuff that we got to put for firefighters' use. But that station will be paid for by the TERS at Tres Lagos. The entire capital for that building will not take money from our general fund. Okay, it will be paid by the TERS, and that was part of the financial plan that we put together several years ago when we approved the TERS. And so I'm going to say that every time that we talk about Station number 8, because the citizens of McAllen should be very, very proud of that we make those kinds of decisions way in advance. And so when that station opens up, hopefully in 3 or 4 years, I'm going to remind you that it did not come from the general fund. It came from TERS, thanks in a large part to Michelle Leftwich, who's now here, Assistant City Manager. So today's a great celebration. Thank you for being here. This is a big deal. You don't get new fire stations. 1966 was over 50 years ago. That's how long this station will be here. And I'm very proud of the fact that we're here today. And I'm very proud of the fact that we're going to provide our firefighters really the necessary equipment. This isn't some extravagant thing that we're doing. This is what they need to protect you. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. And at this time, we'd go ahead and get started with the groundbreaking. I'd like to invite the commissioners. Commissioner Veronica Whitaker just showed up. I'd like to invite the commissioners, the city manager, his staff.
1,